Hey everybody, it's Jade and I'm back with another cash envelope stuffing video. Now today I think is going to be one of my biggest cash envelope stuffings on YouTube here. I know that I did like a bigger one on my Instagram Reels or my IGTV, I can't remember. But I do know that this I think is going to be like my biggest stuffing of $380. Now that is my paycheck, my stat pay from the holidays, as well as my GST, which is what us Canadians get as like government assistance, or not government assistance. I don't know, it's like payback on whatever taxes. It's kind of like income tax, but in a way not. I don't know how to explain it. You can Google it if you want. But yeah, so I added that all together. I divided it into all my cash envelopes. Now, if you didn't watch my last video, but you've watched some of my like earlier videos, you might not know that I stopped stuffing my purple binder. I actually do have one of the envelopes today because I figured, the rent one is pretty small right now, but I want to bulk up my rent envelope just in case I last minute move out, stuff like that. So I added up everything. I have my regular binders and whatnot. I got a new binder. Now I've seen everybody has like a mini like pocket size binder. Now this one's an A7 one. I got this one off like, I think it was Wish. Yeah, so I got it off Wish. It was in total $15. I can see if I can link it down below. But yeah, it cost me like $15, and it is supposed to be like a pocket size budgeting binder. I don't absolutely love it, but it gets the job done. So before we actually get into the actual cash stuffing, I ended up taking the money that I had for my spending out of my wallet and put it in here just because I want to get in the habit of using this. So the first envelope that you see is my spending envelope, and let's unstuff that real quick. So as you can see, I have $10. So I'm going to set this aside because I usually do something with my rollover money. I usually kind of decide last minute at the end which envelope to put it in. I feel like it will most likely go into rent today or my RSP, but we'll get into that in just a moment. So my first envelope that we have is my rent envelope, and this one is gonna get $120 today. So we're gonna do 150, 120, 2 10s, and 2 5s. And I'm just gonna double check real quick that I actually did that math correct. So 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. And then I think I'm going to go do an extra 2 10s just because I really want to keep my 20s as much as possible. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see. Alrighty. Let's organize this so I can count it properly again. Alrighty. I think I have it all there. So 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 115, 120. Alright, and that's going to go into my rent envelope. Now I'm going to reorganize this real quick and see what we have now. Because honestly, I don't think I've counted the rent envelope in quite a while, so I'm going to leave the 50 to the side for a moment. I know it looks really messy right now. I'm really sorry about that. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, 310, 320, 325, 330, 335, 340. So 340. And so I want to say there's about, with the 50, I want to say there's 390 in here. Yeah, about 390. Someone comment down below if that's correct. I will do the math after, but honestly, like, I'm pretty sure it's 390. Yeah, so there we go. So that's rent envelope done. All right, so the next one that I have is gifts, and gifts is getting $60 today. So we're gonna do that in two 20s, one 10, and two 5s. Now I'm really trying to bulk up this envelope because I have a lot of holidays coming up, so I kind of want to just keep it, you know, bulky. And I think I'm actually going to switch these two 5s for another 10, just because I'm running low on 5s, as I can see, and I think I need it for another thing, but we'll see afterwards. So 20, 30, or 20, 40, 20, 40, 50, 60. Alrighty. So altogether it's 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120. 120. That is awesome. I think that's about 1/4 of my goal, which I think my goal and what I'm going to cap this at is about 500 if I did all the math correctly. So gifts is done. Now here next is my RSP envelope. You can Google what an RSP is, or you can watch my other videos. Okay, so and my RSP is getting $30, so I'm gonna do 120 and 110. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, $90. $90 for my RSP, which is awesome. Next is my oh shit fund. Now, if you don't know, this is basically just like emergency funds, and this one's getting $100. So we're gonna use that other $50, and then we're gonna do 120. So 50, 70. Oh, maybe we'll do. Nope, we won't. So I'm going to put my 20s aside right now. So 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. So 50, 70, 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. So 50, 70, 90, 100, and then 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. So $170, and I'm just gonna sort this real quick. Obviously, if you are watching this, you can tell I'm not really great at this sort of thing, but I'm doing my best. Alrighty. Okay, so oh shit is done. Next is medical, and medical is a newer newer envelope. So it's gonna get 2 10s because it only gets $20. Okay, so 20, 30, 40. Okay. Just looking at here quickly because I think I miscounted somewhere. So yeah, medical, that is all stuffed. And the next envelope was supposed to be my, oh no, I didn't do it wrong. Okay, so next I have my furniture. Now this is a smash pot, so this doesn't go into my actual like binder. So I'm gonna set this aside, and then we're gonna go back to this, which is my like mini budgeting binder. I should have done this before, but I was too excited. So I'm gonna do $30 for spending, so that's 20, 25, 30. So the only thing I really don't like about this like mini binder is the fact of like you kind of have to shove your bills in there, and I don't really like to like mishandle my bills. I'm a cashier myself, so I find that when people like fold them a certain way, then it's really hard to like count it afterwards. So I really just try and keep it as easy for other cashiers as possible. So I try not to fold my bills, but I have to with this one. And I also have to shove it down like for it to zip up. So that is all for spending. So now we're gonna do the rollover money, and I only have $10 for my rollover money. So what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna put the $10 in rent because that's one envelope that I really want to bulk up between now and the next couple months. So let's do that. Alrighty. Okay, so now together we have 50, 70, 90, 100. So 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400. I think that's 400. Is it 400 or is it 300? I'm just gonna recount that real quick. Okay, so I'm back, and that indeed was $400, which is really great because that's about half a month's rent or so for me. So let's put that in the envelope. Please ignore the background noises. So rent, we have the start of bulking up, which is great. Alrighty, so that is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. I'm really sorry if you didn't because I'm really trying to start this off and, you know, really help people with their budgeting journey as well. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below your favorite budgeting tips and whatnot. I would love to start a conversation with you guys. And if you did like this, maybe subscribe so you can see my next video. And I'll talk to you all soon. Bye!